Hi everyone, this is Rusty Dog, and that is the back of my Furnace. Okay, so in this video I'm going to be looking at the VoiceAttack plugin called EDDI, which is the Elite Dangerous Data Interface. What is it? Well, basically, like I said, it's a plugin for VoiceAttack that will talk to you and tell you about the system you've just landed in or jumped to, and it will give you feedback on your ship's damage, even tell you about discounts at places that you dock at. So it's pretty cool. It does this by using information off the Elite Dangerous servers and various other places. So it's probably better if you see it in action. So before we do that, let's get round to setting it up. So the first thing you're going to need is VoiceAttack. You need this because EDDI is a plugin for it. It's a necessity. So if you don't have VoiceAttack, I would suggest that you go to voiceattack.com. You can download it, but it's not going to help you here, I don't think, because the download only gives you 20 commands limit, and the plugin is going to use more than 20 commands, so it might not work. It's $10. It's really worth it. You can not just control Elite, you can control any game you want. You can control Windows. You can write your own scripts, as I've done, and it's brilliant, and it's well worth the money, I think. Even if you only use it for Elite Dangerous, I think it's still worth it. And then of course you can download the HCS voice packs from hcsvoicepacks.com. And yeah, they're worth the money as well, so there's no downside here. So I'm now going to assume that you have VoiceAttack installed and ready to go. The next step then is to go to the EDDI page, which is basically this one. It's a forum thread which I'll leave a link to in the video description. And you basically you've got video demos here, which probably negates the point of this video, but hey, then you wouldn't hear my wonderful voice. So just go here, download the file. This is the latest version, 1.4 I believe it is. Just download eddi.zip. Okay, and then once you've done that, you'll double click on the zip file, and in there will be an EDDI folder, and all you do is go to your VoiceAttack installation folder, okay, which will not usually be here. Go into apps and drop the folder into here like I've done. Okay, so now you've got EDDI folder inside the apps. Now double click into there, and there's only two files we need to concern ourselves with here, and that is configuration.exe and EDDI profile.vap, which is the VoiceAttack profile. So first things first, let's get underway with the configuration and set it up. So you have to provide it with some information about yourself and your systems and stuff. So your home system, mine is Shinrata Desra, my home station is Jameson Memorial. Make sure you get the spelling of this exactly right, otherwise it might not work properly. The insurance excess, I left it at 10. I don't know if that's the right thing. Now the companion app is not the same as the companion app you can download as a program, which works for the G19 keyboards. This is something different. So it says here the companion app is Frontier's API to their data. If you configure this, I can't remember doing any configuration on this whatsoever. For me, it just came and said your companion app is operational. If I did do configuration on it, I can't remember, I have to say, but it can't be that difficult to do it because I did it. If you configure this, you can obtain information about your commander, your ship, and your stored ship. So this is quite an important thing if you want to get the most out of this app. Please note that if you purchased Elite Dangerous Horizons as a standalone product and not as an expansion to Elite Dangerous, the companion app will not work for you. I didn't know Elite Dangerous Horizons was a standalone product. I thought you had to buy Dangerous and then put Horizons on top of it. Certainly that's how it works in Steam as far as I'm aware. I could be wrong, but anyway, obviously mine is done this way. I did have Elite Dangerous and then got the Horizons pack for free afterwards because I'm a premium beta Kickstarter alpha backer thing. So this kind of just worked for me straight away. So that's an important thing to know, whether you qualify for that or not. The Netlog monitor. Let me just get rid of these screens. So this is the folder where your logs are stored, and you need to tell this program where that is. Now it thinks that it's commonly here, program files, delete products, but as you can see where mine is, it's in a totally different place. You can click obtain. I don't think mine worked for that one, but what you're looking for is the Elite Dangerous logs folder that contains these files. Okay, so you're looking for debug, netlog, debug output, netlog, debug output, netlog, debug output, netlog. This is basically, I think it's a log of all of your travels and doings and comings and goings and what have you. So this is the folder. Wherever you find this folder, you just click here, and then you can just copy and paste that into here. EDSM will come to in a second. Right, shipyard. So these are basically your ships. I didn't have to feed any of this in, it was already here. I certainly didn't tell it about my Type 6, which is Dr. A.F. Leporis. I certainly didn't tell it about my Imperial Courier, which, as you can see, is blank here because it's the one ship that's currently in use. These are the names I've given my ships, and you can hear them. So, like this one.
Darwin stands ready.
So you can just test. The name spoken thing, I haven't quite worked this thing out yet. It says, if your ship was called Pride of Achana or Akana or whatever it is, then your spoken name would be. How the hell are you supposed to put that in there? I mean, how are you supposed to work that out? I guess if it says a name wrong, then you have to do a phonetic version here. But I've tried this and I couldn't, I had problems with it. Let's try this one.
Phyllis stands ready.
See, now that's incorrect. So if I just do that.
Phyllis stands ready.
Oh, there you go, it's worked. Let me try it with a PH.
Phyllis stands ready.
No. 1L?
Phyllis stands ready.
Well.
Hitch stands ready.
Hitch. Yep. Christopher Hitchens, of course. This one, Imperial Courier. My Imperial Courier now is purple. And it's called Gene, as a tribute to Gene Wilder. And the purple obviously represents the colour of jacket and hat he was wearing in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. So there you go. I call it Gene because he recently passed away. And he was a comedy legend, I reckon. So, okay. So there's your ships. They get put in there for you. Text-to-speech. I've got Ivona Amy. which I bought from the Ivona website. So this is a commercial voice. You can use these as well. They sound, Microsoft Hazel doesn't sound too bad. Listen.
This is how I will sound in your adder.
And my Amy,
This is how I will sound in your adder.
that sounds like too much like udder. So let's try that.
This is how I will sound in your Diamondback Explorer.
And if you want to distort the voice on ship damage, which I don't know whether I want to, but I've got it ticked on anyway, you get this.
Severe damage to your Diamondback Explorer.
That's overkill, isn't it? I wish you could alter the volume of the damage voice. Ooh. Anyway, and you can ramp up the processing, so you ramp it up.
This is how I will sound in your Diamondback Explorer.
It's like a chorus of meerkats. Let's go to 40.
This is how I will sound in your Diamondback Explorer.
Okay, so it's a little bit more robotic. I turned it down to around 25.
This is how I will sound in your Diamondback
I wanted it to be
Explorer.
more natural, but have a little tinge maybe of something digital in there. Now the EDSM is, well, let's just get straight to it. EDSM is this, the Elite Dangerous Star Map, which you register with. So I've done that for a while. I've registered with them, I don't know, for a little while. I think for about a month, same as I did when I got EDDI in the first place, about the same amount of time. And this is pretty cool. It logs your journeys and where you've been and puts them on maps and stuff. There's lots of stuff here. You've got galactic mapping here, so it plots, like you've got places here like Sagittarius A, and it tells you about stuff. Jack Station right there, and then you've got routes and POIs and all sorts of stuff. And I can go into my flight logs, which will show me a trip that I did yesterday. I went to Muang yesterday to do an upgrade on my courier. I think, no, Vulture, on my Vulture. I went in a Vulture. And yeah, you basically enter information about yourself in your profile, and I've got my travel map here. So this is my map that I went on yesterday. So you've got the route here that I took. Shinrata. Oh yeah, these two places were missions that I did to pick up materials and commodities I needed before I went to Muang. So as you can see, I'm all on my way down there, and it's pretty cool. Well, there's Muang. It looks like I ventured off a couple of places here as well. I don't recall doing that. Where did I go? Oh no, I'm on my way back now. So this was yesterday's journey, and you don't have to do anything. It just logs it. It just logs it. I don't know how, but it just does. So what you get here, if you decide to log in and join up here, then you'll go to your profile, sorry, your API key, which obviously I've got blurred out, and then you copy and you paste that into here, and you put your commander name, and that's it. That's EDDI set up. Next step then is to go into VoiceAttack, and what you'll do is you'll go to import profile, and you will direct it to the VoiceAttack apps EDDI folder, and you'll pick up that second file that we mentioned before, the VAP file, this one, and you load that in. Okay, and you load that in, and this is the profile right here. So these black commands here are the ones you can say. So you've got damage reports, you've got display this station in EDDB, or show the current station in EDDB, or show this station. You can, there's all different variations here, as you can see. Like, where is it now? This one's brilliant. Look at this one. Display or show or send my this or the ship into Coriolis. So I can say show my ship to Coriolis. I can say display the ship in Coriolis. And what that will do, it will take the ship that you're in and it will grab all the outfitting from it in the game and create a Coriolis build from it. You don't have to do anything in Coriolis. It does it for you. Now, I don't, because it knows I'm in my courier, I may not need to have Elite Dangerous running for this to work, because it may know all my details already. So let's try that. Display this ship in Coriolis.
Sending Gene to Coriolis.
How cool is that? I'm not sure whether it's 100% correct on the layout. I can't remember. This looks fine to me. Obviously my boost speed is greater than that because I have mega engineer upgrades which are not taken into account here. But yeah, it just does that automatically, just like that. It might pop you out of the game and task switch you out, so you've got to be prepared for that. And what was the other command? Let's try that one. Display this system in EDDB.
Displaying Shinrata Desert and EDDB.
Okay, because Shinrata Desert is where I am right now. Ooh, 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 ooh. Scripting error? No. Let's refresh on that. Oh, that hasn't worked. Okay, well it used to. Okay. Well, you can do that, and then you've got things that obviously like damage report, ship handover. Now, ship handover is an important command. Every time you switch ships, you have to let EDDI know, and you say ship handover, then she'll recognize that you've switched ship, and also set all the subsequent commands relating to that ship. Otherwise, it'll be talking about your previous ship, and you don't want that. You've got ship discount report or report on ship discounts, so you can be in a particular system and ask if any, or in a particular station possibly, and ask if there's any ship discounts there. And yesterday I was in Shinrata with my courier, and it said your Shinrata discounts are on, I don't know, shield generators, power distributors, and it says you can change your sensors and gain 3,800 something credits. Which is cool, except I'm pretty sure I bought my sensors in Shinrata anyway. So it's basically saying if you swap this component out, if you sell your 3D sensors and buy 3D sensors here at Shinrata, you'll gain an extra few thousand credits, which is cool. You've got star system report here and stuff like that, so we can try that. tell me about this system.
This system is uninhabited.
Shinrata Desra is not uninhabited. Quick report.
Jean's hull is undamaged. The modules are undamaged.
Okay. See, it's just basically taking off information that is currently there, which is that I am, whether I'm not in the game, whether I'm in the game or not, I am currently docked at Shinrata Desra in the courier. Oh, and when you do dock, if you land somewhere, tell it. Just say, we are docked, or just say, I have docked, or you say docking complete, docking finished, whatever, and then she'll give you some information, and it'll also let you know stuff, so you just do it. But anyway, rather than me try to explain it all, let's give it a go. So if we launch into Elite Dangerous, we'll see it in action. Okay, so we've got the voice pack ready, we've installed the thing, and we're all ready to go. Now what you can do, if you've already got a voice pack that you're using for Elite Dangerous, you can just go into here and right click and duplicate. Or no, it's not, it's copy to, and you can copy it to any one of your other profiles. Similarly, if you've got commands in other profiles that you want to copy into this one, you can do that as well. But copying these commands into other systems may not work, into other profiles may not work, because you might need to rely on these as well. So it's probably best to copy commands that you have in other profiles into this one. That's what I would say. Right then, into Elite Dangerous. Right, here we are in the game, and there is Jean sitting here waiting to go. Now, Jean doesn't have any weapons, so I'm going to switch her over, I think. Because I want to just go into Bunda and have a mess around in there. When you're in combat, the voice pack doesn't really do anything, but at least it's something for me to do. And also, if I do take some damage, then that would be something I could use to show you EDDI reporting on. However, the courier, I now have it at its maximum speed here. You'll see I'm running at 790. I don't think it will go any quicker. I've removed weight off it, and I can't get it to go any faster than this. So I think I've maxed it out. I've had, I think it was 6 tons of fuel or something, or I took it down to 2 tons, and the boost speed, top speed, never even changed. Not even a centimeter per second. So I think I'm done there. But yeah, there's no hard points on this ship. It's just empty. It's just for speed. So I'm going to switch over to my vulture named Ku, and I hope I can make EDDI recognize that. I'm not going to say anything until I've done it. Here we go. Now Ku looks nice because she's in, or he. Ku is a Hawaiian warrior, I believe, in mythology. So yeah, and this ship looks great in chrome, no doubt. It looks awesome. So I have it in chrome so that enemies can see themselves getting blown up. Ship handover. See, now there's been no comeback, so I don't know whether that's been acknowledged or not. Ship report.
All systems report fully operational.
Damage report.
All systems report fully operational.
Yeah, I need you to say the ship's name. Ship handover complete.
Confirming full access to ship systems. Crew's hull is undamaged.
Ah, there you go.
The modules are undamaged.
Now she knows
There
how
are discounted modules here. Crew stands ready.
Okay. Let's go. I'll try not to talk too much so that I don't talk over her. So grade 4 overcharge pulses on this. I only get 8 seconds burst like I did with the beam lasers, but the beam lasers weren't modified. So these things are, yeah, they're pretty good. And the maneuverability on this thing is awesome. Whoa, what was this? Look at this. Someone's getting it. I better get out of the way. I don't want to take any friendly fire. So right now, we're going to go to Bunda. But before I do that, I'm going to go into Super Cruise first. Whoa. Why is it getting closer to me? So let's engage Super Cruise. Let's get out of Netlog.
Crew is entering Super Cruise.
There you go. Crew is entering Super Cruise. Now Bunda is an anarchy system. Tell me about this system.
This system is uninhabited.
It's not. Sunata Desra is not uninhabited. Surely. Not with the Founder's World. You liar. Okay, let's make the jump. And once we get there... Now I know that 2.2 is going to give us information on the info screen about the system we're about to jump into. But I think this one delivers a little bit more info. And it's a good stopgap until 2.2. But again, like I said, I still
Jump
think this...
in progress. Crew is en route to Bunda. This is your second visit to this system. This is an independent anarchy of on the way to 2 billion people, controlled by Felicia Winters. The controlling faction is Bunda Crimson Organization. There are 3 orbital stations here. I have no information on law enforcement presence in this system.
Yeah, you won't, because it's anarchy. That was a pretty good load of information right there. A few billion people live in this system, according to her. I've no reason to believe she's wrong. And now, of course, my journey's being logged on EDSM and everything. Now, she said it was the second time I've been here, which is obviously completely wrong. But it's the second time I've been here while I've had EDDI running. You know, so you're only going to get accurate figures there if you play with EDDI from the first moment you start Elite from a brand new save. So I'm not really too bothered about that. Whoops. I'm pressing all the wrong keys at the moment. Yes, we're going into the hot zone. Just want to take out any Type 7s, Type 9s. I'm looking for conductive ceramics, I think it is. But she doesn't talk now.
Crew is entering normal space.
She doesn't talk now, so it's not really a demo here, but I'll just bear with me while I take out some ships and then Right, we've left the nav beacon, got a couple of Type 7s, got some conductive ceramics now, and got demoted. So we'll head back to Shinny, which, as I remind you, went way too far there. It knows Shinrata Desert is my home system, and it will tell me so when I get there. So let's have a listen.
Telemetry obtained. Ku is in transit to the Shinrata Desert system. Welcome home.
Welcome home. There you go. She doesn't seem to have any information on it though. Maybe because the person who programmed it didn't have access to the... no, because it gets the data from the servers. I don't know. Let's pop into here. See what she can tell us. I haven't used any of the voice commands yet, really. I don't really use
Jump
them
in
that
progress. Ku is en route to the LFD-926 system. This is your second visit to this system.
much. Tell me about this system.
This system is uninhabited.
Is it? Oh, okay, well there's 12.5 million people that might disagree with you. And you didn't tell me who the controlling faction was, or the thing. Tell me about this system.
This system is uninhabited.
Sometimes you pop into a system and she'll read off a load of stuff. Which power play guy, woman thingy controls it. Oh, should I have done that? Am I far enough away from the star? Yeah. Yeah, and other times you just get minimal information. But it is pretty cool when you're jumping. I mean, I guess, I don't know how she would be, how this EDDI system would be when you're exploring.
Destination confirmed. Ku is traveling to Shinrata Desert. Welcome home.
I don't know how you'd be wanting to put up with that after every jump. And she's probably going to get to say the same thing, like, you know, there's nothing here and it's not controlled by anybody, so it's uninhabited. Wouldn't it be cool if you jumped into a system and she said there may be Thargoids in the area? There may be an alien presence. Isn't it funny how in this galaxy we're not the aliens? In the universe we are. We're just as alien as any other alien species. But in the galaxy, I guess it's pretty much us. We're so dominant we can launch a satellite into another solar system. So let's see what happens when we jump into Jameson's space, and then as we dock, because we have to tell it that we've docked. And then maybe we get some extra info. It's a nice little plug-in. It's, you know, it's quite handy to have if you're just on having one of those days in Elite where you're just maybe doing some missions or floating around, doing bits and pieces, nothing in particular. And it's kind of nice to have it on. And yeah, it's worth having VoiceAttack anyway, I think. That should definitely be a tool that you should have. If you're into gaming as well, it really helps. I mean, I've got another game I'm going to play soon. And I plan to set up some voice commands for it, just to make some of the interface things a little bit easier. And it's great for that. I don't tend to use VoiceAttack in other games, but I have done. But it's when I launch other games I forget to bring it up. But you can use it in anything. Grand Theft Auto, you can even make it bring up Windows Calculator or Photoshop. You can anything you can do with a mouse and a keyboard, you can do with your voice.
Crew is dropping to normal space.
Okay, Coup has dropped to normal space.
Dynamics Romeo Uniform Sierra. Greetings, Commander. Please approach the station at a safe speed and be mindful of other pilots in the area. Access granted. Set down on landing pad 04.
So we'll just bring her in. And then once I've docked, I will let EDDI know. Oh, got a bit wavy there.
Touchdown confirmed. Docking restraints engaged. Report to station.
I'm waiting until she shuts up.
Commander.
I have docked.
Uplink established. Crew docked at Jameson Memorial in the Shinrata Desert System. The following modules are discounted at this station: power plant, thrusters, FSD, life support systems, sensors.
Pretty cool. Okay, that's a basic tour. There's obviously more voice commands. Hang on a sec. Report on ship discounts.
Crew's bulkheads are discounted by 15.0%. Crew's power plant is discounted by 10.0%. Crew's main thrusters are discounted by 10.0%. Crew's frame shift drive is discounted by 10.0%.
Yeah, the whole thing is, I didn't know you were going to tell me all
Crew's
of
life
this.
support system is discounted by 10.0%.
Oh.
Crew's power distributor is discounted by
I got a good deal, okay?
15.0%. Cruise shield generator is discounted by 17.1%.
17.1?
Cruise fuel scoop is discounted by 10.0%.
How is that?
Cruise cargo rack is discounted by 12.2%.
Wow.
Cruise frame shift drive interdictor is discounted by 15.0%. Cruise fuel tank is discounted by 12.2%. Cruise auto field
Shut up.
maintenance unit is discounted by 12.2%.
Sorry, what was that again? I didn't know she was going to list all my ship discounts, but that's cool. Shield generator, 17.1% discount. If that's true, you don't get an option for that at Coriolis. Wow. Start pre-flight checks.
Initializing pre-flight checks for crew. Crew reports all systems fully operational. You have enough credits to cover 406 insurance excesses. Pre-flight checks for crew are complete.
I've got it. I can buy this ship for another 400 and whatever it was times. Anyway, it's fun, it's great, it's free apart from that you need to buy VoiceAttack. You don't need a microphone. I mean, you don't need it for when you're jumping from system to system and getting the info. You don't need that. But to ask it things like damage report and your ship's discounts and tell me about this system and all that, then you will need a microphone, obviously. But yeah, so that's EDDI. I just thought I'd cover it because it was pretty cool. So yeah, that's it. That's this video done, and thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye.